It barely wanted to start it today, and it was running yesterday too, so yeah. The noise you hear is the bearing on my PTO going bad. It doesn't make me very happy, but that's probably the original bearing, so it's good that it lasted 700 some odd hours. So this thing is still cold from yesterday too. It didn't get warm enough in the shed to even melt the snow on the mower deck. And yes, I know I need to take the mower deck off. Oh wow. Parking brake got left on apparently. Somebody else is driving this before me, so. I'm not gonna go over there. It's like 6 inches over there. People are taking it slow out on the roads, I'll tell you that much. That's deep right there. Hope to get that beast running someday, but I don't know when. Ooh, that was a deep hole right there. Kind of slick through here, but goes to show you right there how slick it is. Knocking some of that snow out of the mower deck, because I'd prefer if I didn't have any in there. Still kind of chattery, but I think it's going to be chattery the entire time, considering it's 11 degrees out right now. Like I said, it barely wanted to fire. I had to crank on it for quite a few seconds. Oh, I need fluid. Like bad. Yeah, this thing still has the input seal leak, and I need to get some time to fix that. 420's in the shop right now with its rear tires off. Decided it'd be funny to lose a left tire. So the original rear tires are on are a no bueno, so I got to order some ags for it. I know, ags in the wheel weights, yeah, it'd kick ass. That came back to bite me in the ass end, and I knew it would. But I tried to make them last as long as I could. I have another set of turf tires off the old 420 that I can swap on, but it's winter time and I'd rather not take my chances with turf tires, especially since, well, it's slicker than snot on this thing. I'm not pushing anything with a 420 yet. I mean, I guess I kind of am with the mower deck, and I need to get rid of that snow before it gets all nice and watery and ruins my deck spindles and bearings. But she does the job. The old Chummins didn't really like wanting to start. I mean, it starts every time, but well, yeah, it got warm. Throw on the defrost. It's still on high idle right now. The alternator was switching on and off on it, so that's not a good thing. I'm about out of gas in my truck, and my truck had the doors locked last night, so I had to kind of knock them loose. And it kind of iced over. There's a bit of sleet mixed in with it, and of course now it's 11 degrees. Everything that was wet and or snows now frozen up. So, oh Lord, what do I want to do here? Take this guy out for a spin. I think the fuel's off. Yes, it is. Probably need to put some fuel in it before long. Apparently the input seal on the transmission on this guy leaks too, because there's a puddle on the center for the 1900 there. Right, let's see if this old pig will start. It usually does, but if the carburetor's working with me, hopefully it will. And if the battery's good. No. Probably won't want to start now. Come on. I don't like ever choking this thing, but we might have to this time around. Let's choke back in. I'm probably screwed on starting this one. Yeah, it's not wanting to start. I think this is its limit. Right. Guess who forgot the fuel was off? Actually, no. I turned it the other way. It apparently was on already. Stupid shit I do. Look at it, it's breathing its fire. Now. Smells minty, I'll tell you that. Fucking mint. I don't know if I'm gonna start the 770 today. More cold-blooded than mine, and honestly I'd rather run mine. Woo. My boots are a wee bit slick. Steering box is really stiff right now. Like it feels like power steering, and fluid's real cold. I bet you that grease in there feels real tough. Stuff should all be melted by Thursday, and it's Tuesday today. If you're wondering why I'm still running around prancing on this thing on a Tuesday morning, it's because I don't have school. Which honestly, I think you could get away with it. But in retrospect, if you actually look at the roads, because yesterday I was coming back home in my truck, and I have on-road tires, so I'm going to dub them, and off-road tires. Oh boy. Missed it. But at any rate, I have off-road tires on the rear and on-road tires on the front. So my steering's not exactly the greatest, and my braking is definitely not the highest of standards. So I was trying to make a turn. I was trying to turn left onto an intersection here, a freeway, off the main road, going off on a branch one. And I tried to stop while I was trying to turn. Well, more or less I tried to turn first, obviously. That failed. I hit the brakes. That failed as well. And next thing you know, I went off into the ditch. The good portion about that, though, however, is that I have four-wheel drive in that Dakota. So I was able to drive out of it, but when you're trying to stop and you run into a ditch. Pond's not frozen. That's kind of impressive. It's 22 right now, actually. It was 11 degrees earlier before I went outside, so it's 22, 23 via the truck thermometer, so not terribly cold. Still below freezing though, which the pond should have frozen over, but I don't know, I guess it wasn't cold enough in general to prevent the pond from freezing. I will say though, whenever it's nice and sunny out, there's not a cloud in sight, and you're on a tractor running around, your backwoods looks pretty good, I'll tell you that much. The hill still is unnerving as all get out though. That will never not be a thing. If you ever try to attempt to go down it, you're not coming back up, and you better hope to God that you land right down there, because your brakes are not going to save you one bit. You will slide down it. I can promise you that. How much you want to bet I'll slide down this little hump right here? Actually, no, I didn't. I am slipping coming up, though. I did slip quite a bit back there, though. Deer tracks. We have plenty of pets. That's for damn sure. You know what I see? Whenever I see one of them deer running around here, I think of, actually, it might have been with dog tracks. We still have deer around here regardless. We got about 6 of them. A few does and I think 2 bucks. They're pretty young though. Open her up. Oh. I should slow down heavier. I should slow down because you see that hole right there? Well, we're putting the lean-to barn up. Problem is, the planning failed on our part because of the fact that the shed is 15 feet over that way under the electrical wires. So the whole shed's got to be moved back to the north about 20 feet or so, maybe a little more than that, I don't know. It needs to come out from under there, that's for sure. That's for certain though. Yeah, guess I'll do a cold start on my truck. So funny story is, I'm sure Dominator, I probably better stop. That was winning gear. A buddy of mine actually fell down one of these holes yesterday. He's perfectly fine, but it wasn't very fun for him. I can certainly say that much. So a few moments later, I'm going to go get my truck and fill it up with gas, which leads me to do a cold start. It did run yesterday, but it dropped down probably into like the negative 10s, 20s. So this thing had its doors frozen yesterday because I had to move it. The fuel pump run. That's the reason why I need gas right there. Fired right up with no issue. I'm not surprised. Yeah, that was stuck. No surprise. Put it in 4. I can quite literally shift on the go with it. You have to be in neutral for 4 low to work though, because of the gear ratio changes. So I'm gonna go put this over there.